The main way you avoid threats in Into the Pit is by hiding. So what if we completely remove that mechanic? Welcome to FNAF Into the Pit No Hiding Challenge. The rules are pretty simple. I'm not allowed to hide anywhere. However, there are a few scripted hiding scenes and there's no actual way to get around these, but there are very few. Now, in addition to this challenge, I also forced myself not to use the flashlight at all. I did this mostly for the achievement and it wasn't a big inconvenience, except this one time, but we'll get there when we get there. I started the run by going into the advanced settings and disabling every single hiding spot, automatically restricting me to not hiding. However, there are a few hiding spots that you cannot disable, these being the vents, Oswald bed and the Golden Freddy suit. However, I'm not allowed to use these either. I'm going to play on the frightening difficulty, mainly because of the breakable noise meter. Now, I'm not going to explain the whole game, but only the parts that actually include the threat. I did make a video going through and explaining the whole game, so be sure to check that out as well. However, I did get a few facts wrong in that video, facts which will be addressed in this video when we get to them. In the prologue there's no active threats, but there is a forced and scripted hiding spot inside the Golden Freddy suit, and it cannot be skipped or avoided. Well, this is a scripted hiding spot, so I can't really avoid it. However, I don't know if there are any more scripted hiding spots other than sometimes in the vents. I'm going to try to avoid everything. One of the only hiding minigames we'll be doing today, if not the only one, hopefully the only one. I think I can figure a way around most hiding spots, even the semi-scripted ones, but if not, we're gonna have to try at least. Getting to night 1, in Oswald's house you have to get the phone from Dad. You can actually do this without hiding despite popular belief. You better go hide, but I'm not going to go hide because that'll defeat the whole point of this. Made noise for this as well, and please don't be there. He's there. So I just have to loop around him, right? Because I cannot hide anywhere. Can't hide here. And I fucked up. Okay, I really fucked up. Well, this is harder than I thought. Because if I ring this... Hey, he's coming from the left side, coming from the left side. Okay, listen to the audio cues. So now this should be free. Nice, so I did all this without hiding, you fuckers. And now I open the phone, and because I know the contact, so you don't actually have to go into the kitchen to get Mom's number, because it never changes. It's always 555-5683. That is unfortunate. Oh my god. I don't... does Mom even come if you don't hide? Here, I found another roadblock. Mom cannot come home unless Dad or Spring Bunny loses aggro, and the only way that happens is, you guessed it, hiding. You have to hide here in order for the game to progress. But don't worry, there aren't a lot of scripted hiding moments left. So just like I thought, I have to hide in order for the thing to activate. Well... Now this is where I made a mistake in the last video. In that video I thought that every night has a different and specific way to escape the house. However, you can use any of these 4 in any order that you want, each of them only one time. These are the rope, the window, the ladder and the front door. Now the ladder is by far the hardest one because the ladder here made a lot of noise, so you have to be careful carrying that thing around. And considering I cannot hide, it's gonna be hard to get the ladder from the attic to the basement. However, I have a method to completely skip night's 4 house escape, so you just need 3 methods to escape. Obviously, we're gonna skip the ladder escape, but we'll get there when we get there. Until then, it's important not to waste any time with the ladder escape. While you're at the mill, be sure to get the rat trap so you don't have to return in night 2. In night 1, I literally did not encounter Spring Bunny at all, and after you save the kid, Spring Bunny will activate aggro mode instantly and you just have to escape to finish the night. Okay. And now we just go to ball pit. So this was night 1, pretty easy stuff, no hiding. I don't think it's gonna be difficult except for the actual scripted part, so I'm gonna try to avoid hiding as much as I can. In night 2, I'm just gonna skip the school part because there's nothing going on except Oswald trying to get some Badusi. I escaped the house through the window, so there was no actual threats I had to deal with. As soon as you go in, the light will cut out, which is pretty shitty considering I have no flashlight. Why did I make it even harder for myself? Thankfully, I literally know this pizzeria without looking at anything. Keep in mind that I can see even less than you because I have lights blasting in my face. It's important to stay close to the door and listen for Spring Bunny, because if you go in a room with him, you are fucked, as he starts coming for your ass and he doesn't stop until it comes. That sounds Wrong. Now Spring Bunny only loses aggro if you either hide or go into the ball pit, and because I cannot hide, each time Spring Bunny sees me I have to run into the ball pit, most of the time with insane dodging skills. Okay, so here I use the vent but only to travel, not to hide. The rule I said regarding vents was that I cannot enter them when Spring Bunny is chasing me because that counts as hiding obviously, and I cannot camp in them, only being able to use them for fast travel. Well, at least I triggered the cutscene. Run, okay, now he runs by himself. Okay. That table's fucked. Okay. Now I gotta talk to Jeff. I am dead, I am super dead. Oh my god, well, there's nowhere to go. Right? Yep. Oh! That's 100% skill right there. I didn't get the rat back. I might talk to Jeff first, because I might get a checkpoint if I talk to him. The rat, nice. I am just so good. Okay, the light is out, whatever. I'll turn it back on after I come back from the present with the pizza. Jesus, that was something. After getting the pizza slice, I also got the battery, as they are useful for distractions, even though I'm not allowed to use the flashlight. Here, I was too lazy to turn the power back on, so I just did everything in darkness. Remember, I was as blind as the Daredevil at this point. Brother, everything looked like under the bed.
It's dark as fuck under the bed.
But thankfully, I have the memory of Mike Ross, so I knew exactly where to go and what to do. You gotta be shitting me. Here is where I found out something very funny. The cutscene that normally plays when you go into the ending doesn't activate if you're currently being chased. What? Why is the cutscene not spawning? Meaning after I rescue the kid, I have got to stay out of Spring Bunny's sight. Alright, the power turns on. Good. Easy. Just to run to the ball pit and night 2 was done. In day 3 I went down in the basement in order to get the rope, only to find out that the rope can only be gotten during nighttime. But because I was here, I grabbed the weight resistance mechanism, which will be used to make this challenge easier. In school, while getting the principal keys, also get the voucher validator. After escaping with no problem in night 3, you literally just have to listen. He'll go up, so I need to go left, up, attic. I made my way to the pizzeria. In present day, you will need to activate the voucher machine and the Helping Muscle arcade. I have no idea what it's called. You also need to activate the ticket machine with an item that only spawns in night 3 in 1985. Now this is where I made my second mistake in the last video. I said that the fastest way to get tokens is with the pizza roller. Firstly, go back to the present and collect 80 tokens by playing the arcade games. I found that the easiest way to do this is by playing the skee ball, aka the pizza roller game. This gives you 10 tokens for a maximum score, but even if you don't achieve that, it still pays pretty well. But it's actually with Heftin with Helpuless. Yes, that's the name of the game. You get 1 token per rep you do, which is really fast, however we can make it even faster. If you are on PC playing with a controller, you can smash E on your keyboard and X or A on your controller at the same time, getting double the reps. Now, you can get the tokens with any minigame you want. I recommend this one because it's the fastest, but we are going to do this in present day, so there are no threats active anyways. Remember that Bunny is blocking the arcade in night 3, and we actually need the video game console before night 3 ends. I'll soon explain why. Once entering the past, you literally just have to camp the door and listen for Spring Bunny's footsteps to know when you're clear. However, you're not always clear to enter the adjacent room. God, really? After that, I did some more camping, and more dying, and more camping, and so on, until... Fast. Wait, Chica's left, he's forward. We just grab the photo of Vossel, or the family vacation photo, or whatever the fuck. Straight ball pitting. Okay. So I have the key to the arcade, so now I just have to go to the arcade. I can go through storage. No, my god. Yep. I accidentally turned on the fucking flashlight and had to restart. This was extremely frustrating because night 3 took the most out of my sanity. You just had to stay there and camp and that motherfucker would never leave. So when I finally got the key, I had to restart. I'm dead. I decided to finally lure Spring Bonnie out by playing a sound on the Freddy head and then going through the vents knowing he will not be there. Remember, I am not allowed to hide in the vents, only to travel through them. Even though I knew Chica was there, I had to exit the vent because I wasn't allowed to use it as a hiding spot. So I finally got the key to the arcade. Oh my god, nice. Also, some more bullshit happened after that. What the fuck? Okay, interact with the guitar and then get the fuck out. Wait, what? Here, I tried going to the library to meet Jet. However, he isn't here during nighttime. I thought I fucked up, but thankfully I didn't. And I'm going to explain soon how you can skip a big chunk of night 4. After luring the rabbit out, Oswald automatically turns on the flashlight and hides, breaking literally the only 2 rules I had. However, this is scripted and cannot be modified. Having rescued Chip, I am now done with the nightmare that was night 3. And can finally progress into the fastest night of them all, night 4. Okay, so let's talk about skipping a major part of night 4. You know what I found really funny? Why the fuck did I not punch him while he's a kid, but I punched him while he was like, while I saw him as Freddy, which is like 12-foot animatronic and I'm a fucking 6th grader? Night 4 actually starts with you not having to escape the house before going to the pizzeria. The moment you have to escape is when that drags you home from the library. In night 4, when you interact with the security door, this Freddy cutscene will play. That cutscene will then trigger that getting you home in the library. So, in order for you to not have to escape, you actually have to somehow skip that Freddy cutscene, which is actually easier than you might think. Because I already have the console, I just have to go to the library before entering 1985, trading Jet the console for the firecrackers. Then, when first interacting with the security door, that original Freddy cutscene will not play, and it will instead just skip to this one, making the rest of night 4 a piece of cake because the rest is just scripted. After interacting with the monitor, you have to go and cause a distraction. And after all this, all threats are disabled. I used this time to get the rest of that items, the ones I was missing, in order to get the Jeff ending instead of the pity party ending. After checking the cameras, the night does get a little harder. Even though the threats reactivate, I managed to get by the rest of the night without any problems, and then the final scripted chase scene started. Last time I had a really hard time doing this, so... Bro is deaf. Bro is deaf. Oh, hi Freddy. Let's go, and now Springy. Well, night 4 is easy as hell, especially through the phase manipulation. You wanna know how long that took me? 6 minutes and 56 seconds. Night 5 gets a little tricky, however. There is a scripted chase scene that you cannot get around, which starts in the present and continues in the past. This is where I felt stumped. I did not want to hide, but I didn't know what else I could do. I tried everything, and I do mean everything. I tried just ignoring it and trying to continue the quest while I'm in aggro state, but not only did that not work because he's really fast, but also because I have to go through a vent, which would count as hiding. I tried to loop him around hoping that he would lose aggro, but nothing. Come on. Okay. Come on. Okay. So I know he can't go. Did he just teleport? I tried not to trigger him in the beginning, but it's impossible. I tried going back into the ball pit, but the game didn't let me. The only thing that I could do is hide in a vent. I don't think I can do it without hiding. There's like, the game doesn't let me progress. Well, I didn't want to come to this, but I have to. So I guess no. After a lot of trial and error, it is not possible to beat Into the Pit without hiding. But still, I managed to beat the game without hiding anywhere that wasn't scripted or necessary in order to progress the game. So that was still a challenge. I'm going to let you see the rest now. I was really disappointed here, and if any of you have a way to do this challenge without hiding here, I would ask you to leave it in the comments. And while you're down there, also like and subscribe for more content like this. But this is not really hiding because I'm not aggroed. It's just a script. Just a scripted thing. And that was it. Wait, that was not it. Now that was it. Oh, that was it. The Jeff ending beaten with kind of not hiding. Nice. Yes. Hey. I did get the achievement, thank God. Well, that was the end of the challenge. I kinda beat into the pit without hiding. If anyone will actually figure out a way to beat the game without even the scripted hiding spots, I will definitely revisit this challenge, and probably even try to do it on a higher difficulty and with a 3-star ending. This wasn't that hard of a challenge in my opinion. I haven't been doing challenge videos for a long time, but even so, it wasn't my easiest and it wasn't my hardest. I don't know if I will do any more into the pit challenges because I want to platinum the game when it releases on console, which cannot be that far into the future. For the near future, I already have some videos planned and in the works, including me and my friend beating one of the hardest horror game challenges known to man, Welcome to the Game 21337, which will release very soon for all of those that think this challenge was way too easy. If the console release date is further into the future than I think, then I will try the infamous Nightmare Mode 3-star ending challenge early, which I'm doing on console anyways. However, until then, like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and stay tuned for more challenges.